Hello everyone, I am your Immortal Hellseeker back with another review, and today I am reviewing the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Damian Wayne Robin figure. This was my most anticipated figure that they had announced from the Multiverse line coming out in 2021. Still is, to be honest. I am very excited to get this figure, so let's take a look at the packaging. For packaging, we have our typical Multiverse packaging. Down below it says Robin, DC Multiverse. Top, normal box style. Other side, see the McFarlane Toys logo. We have some other figures in the set. I don't have that, got that, don't have that. Yeah, I'm missing the two Batman figures. Really want those. Then there is a picture of Robin. That is what the trading card looks like, so you'll get a better look at that. That is from Teen Titans Rebirth #1 or #0, as I call it. I picked this figure up at Walmart, by the way. This wave is hitting right now. It's also hitting Target as well, but I've only seen them at Walmart currently. They seem to be hitting in twos, from what I've seen. My Walmart got 2 of the Death Metal Batmans, and you will see the second figure I picked up at this other Walmart. You will see her in the comparisons. So let's get to the accessories. We get Damian Wayne. We get our basic display stand. This is not the stand he came with. I already threw that in a bin, but this is the stand you get. We get a trading card, which is the cover of Teen Titans #0 or #1, whatever, from DC Rebirth. This is actually one of my favorite cover arts for that. I think Red Hood and the Outlaws #1 is probably my favorite, but this is really close. I love this cover. I think it looks so cool. And I knew they were gonna fucking pick this as the card. I knew it. I love how that looks. There's the bio. Then we have 2 throwing stars, which is clearly what he's holding on the box art. Can't really hold them well. And then he comes with Deathstroke's sword. This is not the Demon's Head sword like I thought it was. Thank God. I forgot who said it. Who said that? This was Deathstroke's, but shout out to you. I think it was D Hunter. I think that's how I learned I think that's how I learned that this is Deathstroke's. Shout out to my girl Raven. Love her. Huge crush on her, as you can see. That's not Raven, but I love goth chicks. Alright, let's take a look at the figure. And here is Damian Wayne. I do really like this figure. I don't think the head sculpt is perfect by any means, but I do like it. I think it is a really nice head sculpt, even though I think it's quite flawed, and I do kind of like that smirk he has on the box, and I kind of wish that's what they went for. However, the head sculpt does look really good. Personally, I kind of see Jason out of this. From that smug look he has, the real anger in him, but it definitely looks like Damian. The articulation is minimal, so we're just going to get through it. He has single jointed elbows. His arms go about this far. He's got your normal hand joints on McFarlane figures. There is an ab crunch in there, but I really don't know how it works, and I'm scared I'm going to break the figure each time I bend it. His legs go out about that far. They do pop off, so be careful, just like the other Robin. Single jointed knees. Legs go about that far. The cape is not painted on the inside, unfortunately. If you want to do that, you probably could do it on your own. But he does look really solid. Now, he is actually quite big. He's not as small as you would think, or as he should. I do wish the hood could go up, but it can't. He can't hold the throwing stars that great. That's a flaw with the figure, I think. He can't hold the throwing stars too good. They're really nice inclusions, and personally I want to see how they look on Red Hood, but Red Hood's got wider hands for his guns. So I would assume they probably wouldn't fit in Red Hood's hands either. So these are basically just there for show. And he comes with 2, which unless you lose these, I don't know why he does, because I don't know who wouldn't display him with the sword, personally, because whenever I picture Damian with the sword, but you get 2 throwing stars, so those are there. Let me get Deathstroke, who's luckily right next to me, as I do film this in my figure room. But here is Deathstroke. I won't do a comparison yet of Slade. However, this sword, which again I'm surprised isn't the Demon's Head sword, it does kind of fit into Slade's hand, and I bet if yours isn't as wide of a gap inside his hand, it would probably fit better. But it looks good. Now this is the Arkham version. This is actually my favorite look for Slade. So yeah, if you want to display him with the sword, you could do so. I don't own any other Deathstroke figures that aren't Arkham, so this is the most relevant one you can possibly do. Also, again, if you want to have him hold throwing stars, you could do so. Deathstroke. The sword fits perfectly in Robin's hand, though. It fits nice. Mine is a bit warped, unfortunately, so I'll have to heat that up or something. However, it definitely works, and I do like him with it. I think he looks fantastic with this sword. He's clearly made for it, even though I think he should have came with the Demon's Head sword, but I've seen pictures of him holding the Deathstroke blade, so it makes sense. Personally, though, it should have been the Demon's Head, but I like it, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe all I know, maybe he uses this more than the Demon's Head sword, but from my memory, he should have came with the Demon's Head. Here's Damian next to... I think these are honestly, other than Harley Quinn, I actually think these are the only 2 Bat Rogues they've done. I guess, and Azrael, too. They really haven't done that many Bat Rogues, have they? They've just done different versions of Batman, I've noticed. But here he is next to Joker and Deathstroke. Here is Damian next to the Robin Crow Screaming version and the Drowned, who is the other figure I picked up from this set. She'll probably be my next review, either that or Stiltman. I do need to review Stiltman, but again, in my last video I said if I found this Robin, I was going to review him first. What happened? So yeah, I will get to Stiltman as soon as possible. Trust me, it's coming. Here is Damian next to his 3 brothers, Dick, Jason, and Tim, or Nightwing, Red Hood, and Red Robin, and also his sister, Batgirl, as well. This is my Bat family right here, discounting the 2 matriarchs who I will show next. Here is Damian next to his dad, Batman, and Alfred. Can't forget his grandfather, Thomas Wayne. Actually, these look pretty cool together, all 3 generations. Here's Damian next to Venom and Logan. Last but certainly not least, here is Damian next to another version of his dad, the Mafex Batman, Spider-Man, and Snake Eyes. Alright, so this concludes my review on the Damian Wayne Robin figure. I do really like this figure. Now, I think it's flawed. Okay, it's not perfect by any means. Some would say he's too big. Personally, I think he's just the right size for the McFarlane stuff. However, here he is, for example, next to a Power Ranger. It just doesn't work. You really can't mix him with your 6-inch stuff. Unlike that great Tim Drake Robin figure here, this one Mattel did, where he fits perfect with McFarlane. Some say Damian's too tall. I think it works. This Tim, in my eyes, is supposed to be like 16, 17 anyway, so I don't mind him being that much taller. As long as Tim's taller, I don't have an issue with that. So I think it's a really good figure. If you can find it, get it, if you collect this line. If you don't collect it, please don't scalp it. This is probably going to be the hardest figure to get in the wave, because I think a lot of people like me are really going to want to complete their Bat family. and all that kind of stuff, and really just get this figure in general because it's a really nice figure, and he's looked amazing since the promo images. I've been very excited to get him since then, and I'm happy I own him. So thank you for watching. I really appreciate your views. Please like and subscribe. Also subscribe to the amazing podcast channel as well. So thank you guys for watching. I am your Immortal Hellseeker, signing out.